doesn't make sense? Your face. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and start. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to Crime and Punishment. It's been a week for me on recording. Where's my controller? Where's my controller? Where did I put it? Why did it have to be so far away? God damn! Alright. So chapter 1 is over. And we're going to chapter 2. And I do believe I started chapter 2. I do believe that I did that. I think. I immediately forgot what we're... Was there anything? You haven't made deductions yet? I kind of forgot. So the first case was the guy. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to say when I was looking at the VOD for the previous game, I'm so stupid. I do now realize why the kid has to go inside to get back the notebook. So technically, it's not that he dropped it. It's that the guy, the Peter, Black Peter, I forgot his name, but Black Peter got the notebook during the ship times, like back on 1884. So I was completely wrong on trying to add the boy to the case. That's why I was stupid. All right. Oh, that's right. It was Mycroft. Mycroft was here.
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We should be late for the train.
We were supposed to do something from the Queen.
My analysis table. It is useful for
It
my
is
work.
useful for my work. Watson, is this your room? Have I seen your room before? On the first VOD? Probably. I just can't remember.
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
For the station. 1 week later. God, wouldn't it be annoying? Actually, it would be adventurous if you have a train that would delay you for a couple of days until you arrive at your destination. It's the journey that counts and not the destination itself. Nowadays, it's just a shortcut for like 1 hour or so, 10 minutes to go into an area.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention!
How do I have a
train is
thick
arriving
accent?
At the station.
Like Sherlock.
Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase.
But you don't have to shout. There's only 2 of us here.
But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes,
Fascinating.
say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
Let us have an adventure, Watson. Try and discover
too
where
dark.
our train
Only
gone.
fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
True. The next morning, very early. The next morning, very early. So having that leg.
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
What was I gonna say? I wish there's Oh yeah, that's it. I wish I have checked. How? Why? I wish I have checked the date when this game was released. Why is that happening? Am I Is it because of here? Wait, I need to go there via map? Yes. The hell? How do you map again? Confirm. So I'm not allowed to go there?
Trains can't just vanish without leaving a trace. It isn't possible.
Do I have fascinating music? Ominous. Incredibly ominous. Oh, this is the train track. I see. Watson, did you leave our case over here?
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
Okay, assuming that it was over here because it was foggy at night. It could have derailed. Imagination talent helps use visual objects and events useful in limited situations.
This is the
Wow.
place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Amazing. How do you cancel that? Oh, it's this annoying prick of an area again. Oh, what the heck?
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual.
Hmm.
The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here.
Maybe over here. Are you seriously not letting me go? Like on this distance over here? Is this where it usually disappear?
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train.
Okay, well, good to know. It could have possibly disappeared over here, could it? If only there was cameras. And there was nothing over here. Ooh, what's this area? Wait, hang on. Give me a moment. Watson, get out of the way. So, we're looking at the train over there. It wasn't here, could it? There are different rail tracks here.
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
Disassembled, you say? Maybe we can have more hints over it. No, never mind. Oh, is this a horse?
This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
It looks like it was a carriage. Multiple traces. Wheel traces. There we go. Heavy vehicle traces.
Traces. Let's take a closer look.
It does look like a... Oh, taking measurements. Fascinating. What? What did it say?
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
Truck. Loaded with materials. So fun to try and copy Sherlock's accent. It is. Try it. Try it, viewers. Try Sherlock accent. See what it does to your voice. Need to have like a reverb every time you talk. Like it has to have that English accent.
What should we do next, Holmes?
I'm trying to figure that out. Watson, if that is even your name. What goes through here? Nothing. Great. Good. Fascinating. Who can I talk about the wheelbarrow? Let's go to the ticket station first.
First of all, let us examine the area
Never
where
mind.
the train disappeared.
Are you allowing me to go there or not at all? Maybe I'm mistaken.
There are no tracks or footprints on the ground.
Fascinating. I missed one
There are
exact
no
thing.
signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see.
Could have been
what
there
you're getting at.
this entire time.
No clues, and you're
And I
smiling.
was just
Yes, Watson, I
moving
didn't
in the
smile on
opposite
occasion.
direction.
This mystery appears very promising. This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
Also, we have no idea if there's any like testimony if the train left the other station. Couldn't we ask the other train master? Hello? Hello? You here? Excuse me. Monsieur?
A telegraph.
Monsieur, are you not here? I guess he's not here. Message to all station. Mr. Robinson is located at Bridlington Station.
A new telegram.
I
new
think we
telegram.
could meet this Mr. Robinson.
Alright. Good to know. Line Nottingham, London. Type train liner number 324. Is that a new train? Or is that the extents of the train right there? Special wagon ordered by Mr. Robinson, second class car. It might have just
Here is the train set.
moved in the opposite direction. Okay. There nothing else here? Maybe I can use my detective eye to figure out some stuff? No? Or maybe I can use my Hawkeye vision to do something? No? Okay. Why, hello there, train master, station master.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master.
It is
Everett.
fascinating
You
to
were
have a
last
team up of
night.
detective and doctor.
So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
Nah, I'm
I shall
lazy.
indeed.
It is
Can you imagine?
extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
I do wonder if Mr. Robinson is there too. Are you sure you're not in cahoots? Oh, nothing on the hat, huh? That's a first. Ooh, what's this? Honorary badge. What's this? Pocket watch? Fascinating. Married. Interesting. Is that everything that I... Ooh, wait, hang on. There's something else here that I saw. Spots of Earth. Okay. I barely saw that. Where? Where did you find that? Okay, there's more that I miss. It says fully gray hair. information about the train.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it.
Hmm.
At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used
Are
to
you
be.
sure about that? You have a telegram.
However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
Okay. Well, that's very helpful of you.
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private.
Oh, even you don't know, huh?
Responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
So is it not was it not supposed to arrive here? Supposed to arrive somewhere else?
It
So it
appears
doesn't
that
have
there
any
was a
information
small
about it?
warehouse near your station, and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation.
2 weeks ago,
but I
huh?
doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. And why would anyone want to?
Maybe it's not this specific area where the train disappeared. Maybe it could be in a different area, and then what we saw is not the train itself. It's like those man-made wagon that they just try to pretend,
I
so
would
that
be
they
glad
don't
to
know
have a
exactly
detailed
where
map of
the train
local railway
disappeared.
district.
But of course, please. Take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
Waiting hall.
See you later, my good man.
He's a good man. What the?
Railway
postal
post
bag.
bags.
Okay. Where's the rating room? Where is this map? Watson, move. I'm looking for a map. Oh, here it is. Also, I need to drink. I need to hydrate. I apologize. Ah, but it itchy. My throat itchy. I don't know why. All right. So there seems to be what do you call this? Fuck. What do you call that? Is it just hole? Big hole.
This map will be useful.
Like, it could have disappeared there. And not nearby, because you're not letting me walk throughout the entire rail. You know. Okay. We have a map. I do wonder if we need to go to that specific area. Okay. Where do I go with my main palace again? Can I even teleport there? Not yet? No? Okay, there we go. Stolen train tracks and train banished with people. No? No? Really? No traces of train, special wagon. Really? Watson, we have a conundrum. This is basically everything that I can do at the moment. How about this warehouse? What is in here?
This part is probably from a locomotive.
Oh, I can
An
mess
old
with this?
locomotive bell. This part is probably from a locomotive.
It
This
probably
place
is.
serves as a storage area for the station.
You're right about that, Sherlock. I wonder how could someone deduct that? How would someone know that this is a warehouse for the train parts, you know? Like, nobody could have known this was a warehouse of a train if it weren't for you, my dear Sherlock. Okay. Wonder if there's anything here. Oh. Wait, there's another house there. Can we go inside that?
This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
Town of Evesham, you say? Nope. Evesham. Nottingham. To London. I could try checking the front yard. The entrance. Otherwise, there's nothing else left for me to examine here unless I forgot to check one specific area. Like this game always do to me. Is that the bell? Is that the bell tower? This one? Okay, let me just double check this area and then I could try checking the other area. It doesn't feel like it needs a trigger here. There's bottle here. And then that tracks. Okay. Maybe I can teleport there. Oops. How do you teleport? Am I not allowed to do that? Because there's only one area? For shame! I could try and examine if there's anything here nearby. Oh wait, can I go here? Ooh, I can. I wanted to talk to these people, but doesn't seem like I can. What do you think, Watson?
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Great comment. You're so useful. Anything else I can interact? Like any news about... Ooh, this might lead to the case that we're currently discovering at the moment. Unless there's something in the map that I... Oh my god. It's so annoying that it's placed on the triangle. Okay. Is there anything that I can take note of? L RB diagonal? No. No, just Evesham. Okay. Maybe there's something... Oh, maybe I can talk to this guy again.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean?
Isn't
Like
Mr.
officials?
Robinson there?
I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting.
Issue with a passenger? Potentially they're planning on stealing the train?
You mentioned a problem at Bridlington station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course.
Are we gonna
It's a
have to
suburban
use
railway
the...
station? You might take a cab there.
Okay. I was gonna say,
See
are
you
we gonna
later,
take
my
the
good
cab?
man.
Because right now we don't have a train. Okay, See you later, my good man. What the heck? Controller? There we go. No, I should press triangle again. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. Let's go here. Let's take a cab. Watson, you are very handsome today. Are you still single? All right. Hello. Greetings.
This
You
is an
seem
absolute
mad.
scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
What seems to be the problem, my guy? Married, huh? Married, something about the skin. Ooh. Cheap ticket, okay. Married, I don't know why that's important. Anything else that I have not seen? Maybe the calluses, rough skin, and workload. What happened, my
Please
good
calm
man?
down, sir.
Is
What
it
is
the
your
train?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night, I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along
Okay.
came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude
He
about
made the
it.
train stop. Okay. Potentially, it's to change the passenger cart somewhere.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Fascinating.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
They're Filipino.
Goodbye, sir.
If I ever known it. Ooh, is this? Who's this guy? Mr. Robinson? Oh, it's Mr. Robinson. I thought you were the Mr. Dumadome.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
All right.
My name is Sherlock
Good mood.
Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company.
We are.
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Dude, I'm part of the police. My good man. Maybe you should watch your tone. Australian. Australian hat. Australian belly. Expensive clothes. Not married. I think that's more important if they're married or not. Is that crocodile shoes? I have no idea how... Oh, actually, there's just only 4. I was gonna
You must
ask,
be Mr.
how did I
Robinson,
manage to get
is
the
that
expensive
correct?
clothes?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
Ah, I'm glad that you're talkative now.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity.
A battery?
I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention. But I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
Did you have the invention on board of the train, or did you wanted to talk to the guy that boarded the train?
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barkazis company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
I do wonder if they stole the train because of the wealthy passenger, or did they steal the train because of the prototype?
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
I mean, of
For
course.
God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damned train.
Were you on the train?
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr.
Bromsby,
Bromsby is
huh?
a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him.
Did
Unfortunately,
he know about your
wasn't there.
invention?
I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The
Absolutely
timetable is strict.
unacceptable.
We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You
And
are
yet
an
you
idiot.
delayed it because of an
You will
important
pay for it. I
person?
will sue you.
Dude,
The ticket
Make up your
inspector
mind!
forced all the passengers from the train, except for the directors of the Barkazis Chilean company.
Alright, Chilean stayed on the train. Special wagon. You were the only passenger of the train after Bridlington Station. Tertius train vanished with people and this guy. Okay, the Chilean stay on the train was just a coincidence. The train conductor overlooked them. The directors of the Chilean Barkazas company were intentionally left on the train. The controller removed all passengers from the train except for Chileans. All right, good. That's good. You have a lead, Watson. Absolutely nothing. All right, let me... Rivado? Let me talk to you, Station Master.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help
Could I
you?
get your testimony?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
Are you a little bit too young? Oh, wait. Let me do this first. Let me just untangle my stupid earbuds. Why you keep on twisting? There we go. Okay. Your face. Yeah, he's young. Like I said. Are you blind? You're blind, Holmes? Very neat. Very, very neat. Instructions? Yeah, he's very young, so probably his first job.
Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no
By
idea
whom?
why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article
great.
2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
No, those rules doesn't matter, boy. Those rules doesn't matter when it comes to your safety and the company bullcrap. Anything unusual yesterday?
Apart from the passengers disembarking,
That's
did
what
you
I
notice
learned when I
anything
was
else that
working.
was unusual last night?
I did. And
Don't
I
be
mentioned
strict
it
to
in my
yourself
report to
when
our
you're
higher
working.
management on the matter.
Don't follow
What
every
was
single
it?
rule.
Sorry,
Just,
but I can't tell you. The station
just be
master's
human.
reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I have worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. I was drinking water. I did not know we have a QTE. Reports are confidential. Ricky Station Master.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen
Oh,
here, young man.
that
I
explains
am
it.
aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Carrera.
That is, well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude.
Okay.
And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
Okay. So hang on, let me rant about a few things, but don't take my advice fully because it might be wrong. But basically, my experience on work is that you don't need to be strict all the time. You don't need to always follow the rules. That's what I've become when I first joined like a work, and it made things very difficult on communicating with other people, with the customers and or your colleagues. So basically, just just be human. Just have the conscience or have a logical thinking on just doing things that are supposed to be correct. Like I don't want to expose you know what? Let me just give you the example of my job. So, being a casino dealer actually give me a lot of insight of being like a worker in the industry. Like there are some strict rules that you need to follow and some stuff like that, or else you'll get like punished. But don't believe that. Don't believe anything of the rules. Basically, you just need to just like I said, become human. Just do things that are supposed to let them rest and just try and do things that are completely acceptable and don't try to follow the rules all the time because those are screwed or in other opinion, and things change over time. So that's basically what you need to know.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
And it does feel like a lot of people
We ought
that
to visit
actually achieve.
Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
That's true. It also does appear that a lot of people that are like top students or for some certain school where you've been trained your whole life on doing like following every single rule and becoming strict with curriculums and stuff because you've been told to do these things. Some of them actually, it is more of them always have the like difficulty on looking for jobs and trying to fit in with other people compared to other people that are not top rank of the school. I have no idea if what I'm saying is right. There could be like studies around there that prove me wrong, but it does feel like that, you know. Chesterfield Railway Taction Train. It seems like a coded message. Huh. maybe the mistake is the railway. Uh, is it Chester? Chertfield? It's Chesterfield, right? Chesterfield. So R is missing. Arrive. Ah, that is weird. Hmm. Okay.
Don't touch anything, please.
I'm gonna touch all of it. But yeah, top students are sometimes having a tough time to fit in. Not a lot of top students are needed for every single like area. Like it is much more convenient if the company would hire a top students because they're being giving like, oh, this girl can do whatever is needed to. But there are some people that are being overlooked or overshadowed by those top students, and they're just pertaining like the grades would be a a correlate to not being able to do things right and not following the school rules. So you can think of that as being connected to IRL. Hmm. I don't even know if I'm making sense. Am I making sense? Probably not. Probably not, so don't listen to me. Okay. I could go there, but I wanted to check the area first. And it doesn't seem like I can go farther from here. Let me check the other side, see if there's anything there. Like whenever I feel like I'm supposed to rent something valuable, I just get brain rotten. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I shouldn't do this at all. Oh, nice jump, Watson. Let me check the warehouse. It definitely does feel like one of the train master is in cahoots with whomever did this. Of luggage, is there anything here?
Railway post bags.
Any other clue? No? Doesn't seem like it. All right, let's go to the other area. Let us go. I'm here, my mistake. Oh, my mistake. La da dee da 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 da. Okay. We are here.
Locked.
Great. Whatever shall I do? Excuse me? Is there a... Oh. Are you okay? You seem distressed.
How could he fall asleep at work like this?
Oh, that's
Excuse
why.
me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
A few questions. Man, this guy is drunk. Red-nosed reindeer? Neat clothes. Huh. Are you new? You're married. Why is there a lot of people married here? Ooh, what is these? A fishing line? Why would you ever need that?
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No. Nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
Okay,
No
that's a
doubt you
big
were
mistake.
very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Are you sure you like this job?
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
You were
I
not
don't think
tired,
so.
You were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't
I wonder
go
if
harsh
he
on
ever
me.
did fall asleep.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
Dude, having
It
a
will
train
not be long
station...
before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Yeah, having this guy in the train station, that's very bad. Incredibly bad. Like it could be connected. The train passed through Chesterfield station despite our being unsure if the train station master sent a report. Train never passed through Chesterfield station. The station master was drunk and his testimony seems unreliable. He could have sent the report without witnessing the train. Like it could be one of these. Let me just pick one. All right. Alrighty then.
A telegraph.
Okay, he did send the code. Why is there a Morse code here?
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
Do we have the Morse code on our... No? Because there could be Morse code on the ticket, but we have no idea if that is even real. Like this one, this could be Morse code for something, but we have no idea. Train liner number 324 arrived at 03, departed at 035. Like, it does seem like it is correct. It's just that he could be potentially very, very drunk. So I'm not giving that an outlier yet. Alright.
A fishing advertisement.
Why would that be there?
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Why would a fishing advertisement have something to do with the guy that has a fishing line on his pocket? Fascinating. Yes. There's also some luggage over here.
Locked. There is no sense
Can we not
in
open it?
asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
All right. How do you pick lock in this game? Did I? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Like how do you do these things again? I don't quite remember. Okay. Rotate all by R and L trigger. Ah, it seems connected. Okay, this one. There we go. You can easily just complete that with just one line of sight. Shovel?
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
That all? There could be more.
Bags were recently dragged here.
What kind of bags? Oh.
French wine, a remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
Yeah, I don't think I'll leave that report now for you being drunk, buddy. I don't think you're right to be
Railway post
here in the
bags.
first place. You can cause a lot of disturbance in the proper authority.
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Do you
Then
believe
you are of the
in
opinion that a
magic?
train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
No.
Yes, of course.
I've
We
only
it
saw a
coming.
light.
The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it.
Did we hear a
We
whistle?
didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
Did I hear a whistle? I don't think I heard a whistle. Unless I'm deaf. Unless I'm deaf. The dismantled handcar seems directly connected to our mystery. Reconstruct the handcar to see if it can imitate the vanished train. Task fake train experiment. Alright. I guess I have to do that now. I guess.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Oh, do I need to... Alright. Can I rotate that? Oh, there we go. Watson, you're a genius. What else is here? Small gear. I would assume that's from inside.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Nope, never mind. I can't rotate it anymore. Is there anything... There's the headlight. Is there any unbroken headlight? Oh, I can't twist it.
I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate
It's alright.
object
This is
here.
my first time ever looking at a handrail. Must be here, isn't it?
I should use the appropriate object here.
I would assume that you need the small gear here first.
I should use the appropriate
Nope,
object
I guess not.
here.
Okay. Now I know this is supposed to be here. And they're supposed to be in... Is that moving? It needs to have a gear. Inside. There we go. Okay, now that moves that. Unless it's not connected. There we go. And is there anything I'm missing? Headlights? No. Oh.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient,
Are you sure
Watson,
about
I
that,
haven't
Watson?
finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
Don't we have... Ooh, LB. What does LB do? Just that vision? That's it? Well, there was a headlight here. And, there we go, whistle. We have everything we need, Watson. I'll take this instead. I'll take this too. It doesn't matter if I'm wrong. If there's money here, I could also take that. Okay. Do I have to put it manually? Or this could happen.
I
Connect.
need something long for the headlight to be attached.
Okay,
The
long
long
pole.
pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight. The headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
I mean,
It is
isn't...
elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here.
Use it. Oh, do I need to keep pushing it?
First of all, let us pump the pressure inside the extinguisher.
Okay.
The steam whistle is ready to be used.
Okay. Okay.
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive.
And they left it
I am
here.
somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us
I wonder
very much
if,
at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin
Did they
air.
push it back,
Although
or
you half suspected it.
Huh. At any
It's
rate,
going back?
we now need to find
just
where
disappeared.
the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
You don't need to worry about that, Watson. You don't need to worry. Spare parts. There we go. Seems that. Oh, did you see that? Do it again. Pulse again. Oh, look at that. I saw some tiny detail there. Vanished earlier. The team never reached Evesham. It disappeared earlier and was faked by somebody using a handcar and spare train parts from Chesterfield Station. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else here. How about this area? I might have missed something. Hopefully I don't. It will... I think the game tells me if I miss something by... If there's something in the area that needs to have RB on. Otherwise, I could be a fool. Should we talk? Nah, he's probably drunk. I'm gonna assume that I won't be able to go further here. Or I can. Am I allowed? How far am I allowed? Okay. Let's go back to the guy. We shall report him. Waiting hall, ticket office. Here we go. Where is this? Is there anything else that you could give information about?
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although,
Why?
it might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Workers? What did
Who
these
were
workers
these
look
workers?
like?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads.
Why would you
They
let
invited
them
me to
borrow
share a
it
drink.
then?
And whatever it was, it had a kick to it.
Ah,
It wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
why would you let some random man borrow your important tools? And good thing they returned it.
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
Dude, you're going to jail. You're going to jail, man. We are in Chesterfield. Let's go back to Evesham. We need a detail area of the surrounding. It could be anybody here. It could. The detective could be. Not the detective. The police could be here. That's why I went back here. Okay. I just need somebody
The
clever.
entire train has disappeared. It's a
There ever... Oh, wait. Did I ever check the office for the other area? Here? Well, hello there, Watson. You seem to be far too close. Train service. Hello. How you
It's a
guys
scandal.
doing?
An absolute outrage.
I will not move from here.
Don't touch anything, please.
Seems like I can do this. A sheet of paper? What is this?
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
Insurance organized by Thomas L. Robinson for his prototype called the Autonomous Electric Generator. This policy partially covers the loss of the prototype up to 50% of its value. Maximum cover amount, £15,000. Insurance duration, 1 year renewable. 50%, that's
Telegraph.
pretty good.
Don't touch anything, please.
I guess I could give this to Robinson.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
In the corner.
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from
I
doing.
apologize for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but
Well, that won't do at all.
Don't you have like a
Station
boss?
master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
Find out what was carried completed.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
All right. So I'm guessing we just need to check out his luggages. Where is the luggage area? Waiting room. The left luggage. Nothing here. Oh, here we go. Give me a second. Hey, yeah! Alright, let's go.
This gripsack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
Alright. Ooh, it's the same lock mechanism. Fascinating. I don't see any... Ooh, hang on. It's LT, right? And then there we go. Now I can see everything. Here we go. And... Oops. I just need to complete this circuit and then we'll be good. Here. And... seems wrong. Or not. Here we go. And... I think this is the wrong one. Here we go. Ah, business paper.
Look, Watson. A bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. We should study them carefully.
This is an exclusive sale contract regarding the prototype invention declared dedicated to appliances supplying electricity in an autonomous way. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. The Medicine Electric Company, the buyer, understand that they are purchasing this device as is and are in agreement. Mr. Thomas L. Robinson, the seller, is not responsible for any problems that may arise with the prototype after the purchase, whether or not these issues were known by either party at the time of purchase. The buyer is obligated to make prepayment in the amount of 10% of the prototype price in advance upon signing the contract. The remainder should be transferred within a 1-month term. So it's already been paid, and even if it got stolen, he should be mad about it. Where's the thing? Unless I need to underline all of that.
An exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Alright. Good to know. Okay, nothing else here. Turn page. This is an exclusive sales contract regarding the prototype invention dedicated to appliance supplying electricity in an autonomous way. Hong Kong General Electric Company, the buyer, understand that they are purchasing this device. Oh, I see what's happening here. Is not responsible for any problems that may arise with the prototype after the purchase, whether or not those issues were known by either party at the time of purchase. The buyer is obligated to make prepayment in the amount of 10% of the prototype price in advance upon signing the contract. The remainder should be transferred within 1-month term. So, if I'm correct, he either made a lot of contracts for all of these companies so we can sell the prototype and then try and steal, or not steal, but take back the equipment. And then either he's hiding here so that the company would not blame him, but he does have the contract. Fascinating.
Yet another exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the
He's
seller.
in cahoots. He must be in cahoots. Plan supplying in agreement, blah blah blah. Responsible whether or not those issues. Amount 10%, prototype, advance. Okay, it's pretty much the same thing. And this is from the Barcazas Chilean company. But what seems to be the problem with this one?
Sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Is it because they're riding the train so you can't steal it? And okay, it's pretty much the same thing.
Yet another exclusive sales contract.
Hang on, let me check if it's the exact same signature. It does seem like it's the same signature.
Mr. Robinson is the seller. Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
He's in cahoots. Oops. Robinson is a victim. The loss of the machine is a disaster for Mr. Robinson. Even though he planned this fraud, he has lost far more than he could gain. The insurance will not cover the total cost of the prototype. Fascinating. But they did pay for like 10%, right? 10%. Like there are 4 contracts, 10%. I guess he did lost like 10%. Which insurance did he had? Okay. Policy covers loss. So this is the prototype. This is the insurance policy by either the government or the train station. And then step off. Where's the other insurance? Oh, hang on. Oh, I need... Wait, can I go back home? Where's the thing? Huh? Where are the contracts?
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
Okay. I need to figure out how to go back to... Actually, hang on. Stolen train tracks. I need to somehow make my way back home. How do I do that? No way.
Don't touch anything, please.
How do I get a detailed location of the map? Okay, let's go back here. We can mess with his stuff. Hey, look, it's Crime and Punishment. Okay, Watson, was that you? Was that you, Watson? Okay, is there anything else did I that I left here? No. I need to try and figure out how can I make a detailed map.
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
Search archive. Insurance policy. How'd I go there? How'd I go back home? go? Where do we go now? Where do we go? I can move here. Seems open. What's that area again? Is this the luggage area? Yeah, okay. We're allowed to go here. Alright, last stop. I wonder if I can open the... Oh, wait. Do I need my luggage? Is that how we devise some stuff? Like, where's my luggage? Where did I put it? Hello, excuse me. Can I ask a few questions? Or maybe not. So, can I... Yay, look at that. It is
Now
on
we have
the...
two maps. We must
thing.
combine them properly.
Okay, well. Oh, okay, hang on. It's over here. Okay, this is weird. Why is it doing
Here it
that?
is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham
I
station.
think we saw that earlier.
This suitcase contains my archives. We can consult with it if needed. It is fortunate that we took it with us.
It was incredibly annoying for the carriage master. Hmm. Ooh, wait. Oh, that's a cab.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Where are we? So we have no idea if the train tracks arrive here. Hmm. Try and check it out. Never mind. That's it?
Mines. This is interesting.
Is that the only thing I'm allowed to do? Man, that thing is moving fast.
It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
I mean, we can try and look for the footprints, but it doesn't seem like it's been used recently. Hmm. Okay, we could go to the mines, but I want to check this unknown station first. Wow. This place is ominous. Okay.
A funny character. He looks anxious.
And he is not an Englishman.
That is true. I mean, I barely recognize if what an Englishman looked like. Because to me, it seems like you're all Filipino.
This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
The one picture. I already know how to do this, buddy. Let me get to the right position first. There we go. And seems like 3 here. There we go. Nice. And cigarette. There we go.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint.
Peppermint Butler?
Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
Mexico, you say? Seems there's something over here that I can't... Ooh, wait. I found it.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
Why did they leave the most important thing not burned?
Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans.
Can I read it? Or not? Okay.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of
Peppermint.
These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
I wonder why. What are these?
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
Right. Huh. Why would he be here? See the train master? Where the heck is the train master? Horse Racing Magazine.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase, and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Are those the tickets? Oh, these are the tickets.
Betting slips for horse racing.
Did he won? Or not?
The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
Did he won though?
A telegraph.
The telegraph could be sent by a different station. Is there anything else left here? Nope. Okay. Let me try going at the back. See if there's anything there. I need to check the luggage area.
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
I will check that first. I guess that's all I can expect here. Are you telling me to go swim? Nope. Oh, I was expecting to drown. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Like nothing. Oh, the train master?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
What do you mean? Is there nothing? Is there no train that appeared earlier? Melancholy, just like me. Nothing about the clothes. It's neat. It's clean. Oh, it's a ring mark. Oh, you're no longer married? What happened? What happened, buddy? And no what? No wrinkles, I'm guessing? No pockets? No ring collar? What am I missing here? Oh. No watch. Oh.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along
Maybe
the line
fate.
here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
What do you mean by that?
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
All right.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph. Just the same as all the other nights.
Where did you send this telegram?
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction.
We don't need to talk
but it
about
was not to
that.
be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
We don't need to talk about
We
that.
found a
Why
number
would
of
we
horse
need to
racing
talk about
tickets
that?
inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
Yeah, that helped. That gave us nothing, Sherlock. Thank you.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Fascinating. He's been here for quite a long
Goodbye, sir.
time.
It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
Let's see. Vanished train. Well, there's nothing to connect that to. So not yet. Can I go inside here? Nope. You said I can check the beach area. Seems like it just goes here. Oh, wait. Nope. Oh, I can go to the other side. Ah. Okay. Where are the stairs? Here we go. Let me check this area first. See if there's anything unusual. Maybe like a hidden wine? Oh, hidden money? Maybe hidden horse tickets? Or maybe not. Waiting hall. Where is this, Alright, I guess I'll leave you to it. I guess it's too cold today, huh, Watson? Maybe? Fascinating. Well, I'll leave you to it, Watson. Oh, I did check here. Okay. Watson, are you gonna move? Are you gonna be there all day? Oh, there it is. Waiting hall. Oh wait, that's the same thing. Hmm. I guess that's everything that's over here. Okay, how about we've checked Evesham, Doncaster. Let's check the beach.
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest. These
What happened
traces
here?
were made by a carriage. Look.
Oh, was there an accident over here?
Nothing interesting here.
What?
The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
Is it the same width as the other one?
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep.
I didn't get to note the other one.
The vehicle would
Oops.
have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep.
There was something here. Where is
The
it?
vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
It's being brought here. Fascinating. Flooded quarry. Hey? Special transport? Here heavy to the lake. Nope. I guess I need to figure out more.
An advertisement for lake cruises.
So eventually a boat could have reached here, huh? Trying to transport materials? This must be the carriage.
An abandoned gypsy caravan.
Oh, it's a gypsy caravan.
This place was abandoned fairly recently.
Oh. Oh.
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
Seems like I left here. Oh.
A
Las
label with
Zarpas.
the name Las Zarpas.
What is it? What could it be? Can I go to that side over there? Also, what is that noise I keep hearing? Seems like that's it for this area. Because it doesn't look like I can go to that. Unless I'm done. And can I go here? Nope. Ooh, is there an area over here? Nope. Just an area that you can hide? Fascinating. Okay. Let's go to the mines. There must be something weird going on here.
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned.
Okay.
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
Empty place. Traces on ground. Missing rails.
Someone
screw.
removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
Okay. Let me see if there's anything else left here that I can grab. Attention, pile of stones, paper package. Ooh. What is this? What's inside?
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside.
What is it? Oh, it's sawdust.
I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
Okay. Aim. I missed. Whoa! Explosive sawdust? Oh, it's dynamite? I don't think that's dynamite. I think that was dynamite, Holmes. Really, there's nothing here? I'm able to go here and there's no clue inside. Mind guard. Ah. Wait, there's papers here.
This box must be the safe. Let's open it.
Why would we open this? What's the use? There we go. And just a little bit. Then I need to go either here. Oh, there's only one letter.
The Mexican company Caracal and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
Okay. It's the same company that wanted to buy the thing, huh? Inform you that representative of the Barcas Group are granted free access from now on. This company is the future owner of the mines. Also, starting from today, a no trespassing rule is upheld against any representative of the Caracal Consortium. The preliminary contract of sale has been cancelled. Do not provide any explanation. This information is confidential.
Watson, it seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine.
The man at Doncaster who flared our approach, he smokes Mexican cigars. Perhaps...
Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
Perhaps he's part of the car blah 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 blah. Mine collapse cannot be accessed. Used to carry something. Rails. Wait, stop. Part of it is missing. The stolen railway. Accident. The Chilean stay on the train was just a coincidence. The train conductor overlooked them. Directors of the Chilean Barcazas company were intentionally left on the train. The controller removed all passengers from the train except for the Chileans. Maybe this is a revenge story. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the railway into the mines. Huh. Okay. Is there anything left we could check? Oh, maybe these mines? Ominous. Accurate. Accurate cave noise. Would never want to go there. What the fuck? Why is there a noise? I can't even go there. What the fuck? Watson? Was that you? Were you scaring? Oh my god, that scared me. Okay, it seems like there's something back at Duncha. Oh yeah, that guy. That's right. I need to talk to the guy. If he's part of the company. There it is. Wait. Don't
Please,
leave.
sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
Yes.
No, we are employed by the railway company.
Never mind.
We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really?
Why?
It seemed that you were waiting here for someone. Could you tell us if you were at the station last night?
No, I just arrived from South America.
A formidable journey, no doubt. Which country are you from?
De Chile.
Ah, Chile. I remember Chile. Never seen people there. Ooh, nice tie. Smart clothes. Maybe a woman? Strong build. A worker? Martial arts? Ooh, is that the hand of a martial artist? I should have my hand like that. Expensive cigar. Fascinating. Okay, is this the mustache? What's the last one? It doesn't seem like there's anything there. Missing buns, maybe? Adam's apple. Are you a woman? Mustache. What's the last one? It's gotta be here somewhere. Is it here? Is it the pocket? What's the last one? This one? This one? The ear? The ear? Is it the nose? Is it the complexion? Oh, it's the eyes. Wrinkles. Really?
Chile? But you are Mexican.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Because of your cigarette.
Because of your cigars.
See, cigarrillos. So what?
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand, from Mexico. It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
I also got an achievement for not messing up 10 QTEs. What is your business here?
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business brought you here?
I was to meet my fellow compañeros, who were due to arrive yesterday. They were on that damn train. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them, or their bodies. It's now my responsibility to repatriate them.
Who authorized you to do that?
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's
I'm
not
guessing
your
it's
concern.
And what is your name?
Enough questions.
The thing.
Buenas tardes.
Not a very friendly man, and he is lying. He said that he just arrived, but we know that he has been here for several days.
Is it the... Is he part of the... Where is it? Not that one. Where is it? Oh, he's not part of Caracal. I think he's part of the other electric company. What's that noise? Okay. Suspicious Mexican at Doncaster. Reported by telegraph that Ravel on departure. Special wagon. The Chileans. Here we go. Purchase the mines and then... No? Not part of it? Okay, flooded quarry. Mine collapse. Special wagon. Nope. Special transport. Special wagon. Nope. Somebody has used dynamite to collapse the mines. Mines are collapsed. Mines were collapsed to hide the train. Dynamite was used after the train was moved inside. The mines were collapsed with dynamite. Somebody wanted to close them intentionally. It could be sabotage. Something very heavy. Robinson's motive. The loss of the prototype will bring a lot of easy money to Mr. Robinson, thanks to the insurance and multiple fraudulent exclusive contracts. Loss of the machine is a disaster for Mr. Robinson. Even though he planned this fraud, he has lost far more than he could gain. The insurance will not cover the total of the cost of prototype. This is what Sherlock said. So, I'm gonna go with that first. Unless I'm wrong. Stolen rail tracks. It could be this, and then the... No. No. Very heavy to the lake. Okay. What else do we have? Examine this side railway branch that leads to the quarry at the station between Chesterfield and Evesham. Examine Doncaster railway station for suspicious details and clues. Use telegraph to discover more about Weya Coal Company. Okay. Can I use the telegraph here?
I asked Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
There are two companies, the Chilean Barcazas and the Mexican Caracal. Both wanted to purchase the WEA coal mines. The Mexican Caracal consortium had established established an initial deal and had prepared all the papers. However, the Chilean Barcazas group, aided by their influential connection, managed to snatch the concluding deal for the mines. I do wonder why can I read that? I'm having trouble reading that. Am I tired? Do I need more energy drinks? Okay, what did we gain? Sold the mines to the Chilean Barcazas company despite the initial deal with the Mexican cartel company. And then there's the... huh. Okay, what else? Maybe we can learn more. Okay, examine the side railway branch, which is where we are at, right? Okay, Chesterfield and Evesham. So we are in Doncaster. I think we need to examine the railway. Oh, there's something here. Did I miss this?
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. Let us take a look.
Is this working?
The switch
It does
is
seem
rusted,
working.
but it still works.
Oh.
The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
Did it stop here? Oh, it disappeared.
The railway ends here. That is strange.
Could it pass through here? It is flooded. Oh, did I time it perfectly? Missing section of rail. They could have gotten the stolen rail tracks. But it is flooded. Somebody stole the rail to temporarily cover the missing section of the old railway to the flooded quarry. Somebody stole the rail to temporarily cover the missing section of the railway into the mines. That's either the quarry or the mines. I do think it's the mines. Okay. Examine Doncaster Railway Station. Okay. Is there anything I missed? What could I have missed? Oops. What else am I missing? Could I be missing somewhere on that rail track? Over here? Nope. Have I reached the end for this area? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. Okay, it seems like I'm missing something here. Maybe I can talk to the guy.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Oh, can I go here? Nope. Warehouse? Nothing here? Whoa.
Watson, would you like some tea?
No,
Could you imagine that was it? Just the hot water? Let's go back to the waiting hall, see if anything I missed here. Watson is no longer there. Ashtray seems clean. are dirty. I was fooling everybody. Telegraph, there's nothing here. Over here, there's nothing else. Over there, nothing. Okay, what am I missing here? Oh. Something over here? No? What else am I missing? I guess I can search this first. A label was found at the beach near the lake. RT. Economic science, technology. Ah, here we go. Las Zarpas. The Las Zarpas badges are leaders in heavy goods transportation. The Las Zarpas label belongs to the Mexican consortium Carcal, who covers shipping, electricity, service, and mining.
Here it is.
Oh. It's bought by Caracal, huh? Hmm. I'm not connecting some dots here yet. Caracal and Barcazas. Okay, what did I... Oh, it's here. Mexican company Caracal have access to Las Zarpas barges. It is the company that specializes in barge transportation. Could be that. The Mexican had recently utilized barges at the lake, probably to transport something very heavy. There's something else here that I'm missing. It's like a major thing. W. Cole has sold the mines to the Chilean Barcazas company despite the initial deal with the Mexican Carcal company. So is this between the Carcal and the Barcazas? Like, do I need to choose which one? I would have to guess which one of them did it. The Mexican held no grudges against the Chileans. Business is business after all. Chileans made the train vanish in order to steal the prototype from Mr. Robinson. I mean, that is true. Mines were collapsed to hide the train. Dynamite was used after the train was moved inside. The train is sealed underneath the collapsed mine. Okay. There's an old railway to the Doncaster that leads to the quarry. It is flooded and missing section rails. Doncaster station master reported by telegraph the arrival and departure of the vanished train. Maybe we can try and connect the Doncaster telegram to... Nope. Never mind. Flooded quarry. Nope. Nope. Just in case. Leads to quarry. It is flooding, missing a section. It's flooded. A train could have been snuck into the flooded quarry at Doncaster Station. The train cannot be sunk in the flooded quarry because the old railway that leads there is missing some rails. Okay, what if I choose this? This I have like, yep. Okay, just wanted to see. And then already tried this. I could have sworn I tried that. Mexicans held no grudges against Chilean. Business is business after all. The Mexican Caracal Company held a grudge against Chilean Barcazas Group, as the Chileans were favored for purchasing WEA coal mines despite the Mexicans' preliminary sales contract. The Mexicans organized the Chileans stay on the train. That is why the controller removed all the passengers except for the Chileans. Mexican trap. Okay. There's gotta be something here that I'm missing, and I have no idea what. Examine Doncaster railway station for suspicious details and clues. What am I missing here? Watson, am I missing something? I gotta be. Otherwise, it's not letting me leave. I could have sworn I explored the entire thing. I can't go here. I can't go inside. It's locked. That thing is locked. I can talk about the guy again, but it seems like he has nothing to say.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Oh. Okay, can I check that? No? Maybe I can check this again? Doesn't seem like it. I'm looking for that one detail that it's trying to tell me. Can I go farther? Nope. Maybe there's something over here. It's the rails. Because this is the area that I haven't been exploring that much. Keep looking down, maybe? We'll see a clue eventually. There's truly nothing here. Where else can I check? Is there something inside the hall that I missed? Actually, have I checked this bin? Nope. Maybe I can check the bins. Nope. 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 Have I examined this place?
Railway post bags.
Have I not been here?
This post bag belongs to the station master.
A letter to a lawyer. Corwell Advocate Agency, Main Road, BR6, 9HJ, Bromley, London. In reply to your last warning letter, I wish to assure you that I shall soon honor all of the latest installment that I need to pay, according to my debts. Yours faithfully, Edward Duff. Okay. Edward Duff. Letter to the wife. Maybe divorce
The
letters?
station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
I mean, I could have guessed that with just the gambling. 7 Alpine Street, Basford, Nottinghamshire. My darling, I ask you to trust me this time. I shall soon have more than enough money to repay the house mortgage. It's only a matter of days. You may continue living in the house without me, since that is your wish. Please know that I still care about you, and hope that you will forgive me one day, despite all of the harm I have caused in recent years. Yours, Edward. No divorce papers? Received money recently. He assured his lawyers that his ex-wife that he would be sending the money and bought those racing tickets, despite the fact that he can ill afford them. Okay. The train passed through Doncaster Station. The station master reported it. The train never passed through Doncaster Station. The station master lied and sent a false report. Perhaps he was bribed with the money and he desperately needed. That seems likely. I think we're missing something here. Let me just see the polls one more time. Yeah, there's one here that I'm missing. Let me check the... Yeah, it's over here. There's gotta be more. But it seems like that's everything. Maybe I can talk to the guy? I don't think I'm missing anything. I'm missing any clues.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Let's see. Oh, actually, if I try and check this into a different way. Go to the railway. Let's go to past Chesterfield. Let's make this sabotage. The dynamite could be sunk. Yeah, okay. Train has been sucked into the flooded quarry. Drowned Chileans. And then there's something over here, correct? Yeah, there's more here. Accident. Oh, this one has like a couple of ending, huh? Nope. Okay, if I try that, then this one, and then this one. There are multiple ways to do this, which I was afraid of. Okay. It does seem like we have the entire thing, but I kind of wanted to try and check one more area. We're missing one more clue. Because I don't think it's connected to anything. And look at this. Look at the pulse. There's one over here that disconnected to the entire thing. Like, it could be the true ending. And I need to somehow figure this out. Unless there's something over... If this one connects over here... Yes, this one connects over here. That leads to the truth over here. Hasn't been connected yet. I'm missing one clue somehow. But I'm pretty sure I checked every single area. Let me double check this area. No, nothing. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Okay, so the tracks leads here. So they stole this overnight. There's nothing over here. Then went to London. There's nothing over there that I could check. The waiting area doesn't seem to have anything of value.
The entire train has disappeared.
You seem innocent enough. Like, there's no letter over here. And there's nothing of comment over here. I'm definitely missing something. So it doesn't appear like there's anything over here. If it's the shine, could be the fake one. It's way over here. Eversham. Could be the beach area. I've checked the beach area and the mines area. One last look to the other areas, just in case that I missed something. And so I can talk to that girl. See if she saw anything. This man? Over here? Maybe he saw something. Dear good man, are you okay? Am I not allowed to be here? Nope. Where am I? Oh. I can't go inside there. Let's see. It's Mr. Robinson's luggage. Why can't I go inside there? Seems to be a door over here. Nothing of value? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. I'm just curious about that one missing piece. That's why I'm trying to explore every single option that I have. Because it could be false. Like, we could be wrong. Or I could be wrong in deduction.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
It's a scandal. An absolute outrage.
It's a scandal!
A telegraph.
Don't touch anything, please.
Okay, here, nothing there, nothing there. Nothing here, nothing here. What else am I missing? Okay, I think I've explored every single thing. And I can't go inside here. I guess I just had to try and take my guess. Why am I missing one? Okay. All right, I guess I have no choice. I have to make a decision. Okay. First things first. Let's try and figure things out. So it's definitely going to be those two. It's going to be the Mexican companies that have been trying to buy the thing, so they're trying to get revenge. The Las Zacpas label that was found at the beach near the lake doesn't seem like it's connected somehow, but like it's been buried there. It could have just the tide has gone over there and the gypsies live there, so basically there are no signs of the ship. And the owner of the Las Zacpas was the Carnacle. Mm, the directors of the Barcazas company remained on the train after Bridlington station while all the other passengers were removed. So currently right now they're missing. Otherwise, if they wanted to stole the item, it doesn't make sense that they would leave the people there. So definitely not happening. The vanished train was the following composition: locomotive, coal car, first class car, postal wagon, special wagon ordered by Mr. Robinson, second class car. So it could be just the first class car and the second class car. The locomotive and the coal car was left. Postal wagon is okay. So if they're trying to steal the first class car, what would they have the second class car then? Like behind the postal wagon. Their disassembled warehouse near Eversham, the deep traces left by a large truck with a base of around 6 feet to 7 inches that was most likely transporting materials. And we found this at what? Maybe if they're trying to transport materials of the railway tracks, it's not specifically in making a railway because they went to the gypsy area. Potentially, they could have just given it to the gypsies and they're the one that stole it. And trying not to transport their materials, but trying to transport people instead. Step up the train as he received a telegram stating the important person, Mr. Bromsby, would join him in the waiting hall at the Bridlington station. Eversham station master received a message informing of the train's delay due to some issues with the passenger at Bridlington station. Delay could potentially be either Mr. Bromsby or it's either Mr. Robinson. Bridlington station master has just finished his studies. This is the very first position he takes it seriously. The Chesterfield station master report about the vanished train was full of errors and barely readable. It is hard to understand if he confirmed that the train passed through his station or not. He is drunk. Chesterfield station master has been drinking. He was very drunk yesterday. He could potentially have just seen the thing. So it's either it's the coal or the beach. A burned note was found in the ashtray at Doncaster Waiting Hall. It still has few legible sentences that highlight conflict between the Mexicans and Chileans. A valuable insurance policy for the prototype probably doesn't matter. There are numbers of recently used tools at the Chesterfield station. However, there are no signs of activity around this station. Some unknown guy just borrowed tools in Chesterfield station, so potentially it could just be near Chesterfield. That's where the drunk guy is, right? So they kind of used it on the beach. They could have just used this on the quarry. It does feel like it's the quarry. Suspicion man in Doncaster station was smoking Ricardo Turrent, expensive Mexican cigars of excellent quality. He has spent at least the last few days here. So if he's trying to meet up with some people, the train did not reach Doncaster station. Which one is Doncaster station? Traces at the lake are relatively fresh and were made by large truck. There's a large flooded area near the Doncaster station and old quarry. Okay. I think I can make a deduction that they went to the quarry instead. But first things first, I need to check on the area again. Okay, so they never reached Doncaster station. That's what I'm assuming. They could have went to Eversham. Assuming that the area over at Evesham was trying to go to the beach. The carriage from Evesham going to the beach was trying to get the thing from Doncaster. Definitely doesn't make sense. If they reach there, the Doncaster one should probably have seen it. Seen the train. The guy is drunk. Could have just heard the train from Evesham instead. Like an unknown car because he's so drunk. Okay. And he just hear the whistle. That's it. Because he never left the station. He just heard it and just try and make a report. So therefore, it could just potentially never reach the Chesterfield, and then the railway switch went into the mines instead. Okay. Okay. The train passed through Chesterfield station despite being unsure if the station master sent a report. The train never passed through Chesterfield station. The station master was drunk and his testimony seems unreliable. He could have sent a report without witnessing the train. Hang on. Let me try and check the area again because I keep forgetting which area is which. Yeah, potentially it is the Chesterfield. So it is unreliable. He might have just heard the train. That's it. So yeah, definitely missed Chesterfield. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the old railway to the flooded quarry. Somebody stole the railway to temporarily cover the missing section of the railway into the mines. Going to the quarry. And then could be sunk, cannot be sunk. The train cannot be sunk in the flooded quarry because the old railway that leads there is missing some rails. Could have been sunk in the flooded quarry at Doncaster station. Yes, road to the mines. It is the mines. Cannot be sunk. The mines were collapsed to hide the train. Dynamite was used after the train was moved. The mines have collapsed with dynamite. Somebody wanted to close them intentionally. It's concealment. Its train is sealed underneath the collapsed mine. Okay, accident. Chileans stay in the train was just a coincidence. The train conductor overlooked them. Nope. The directors of the Chilean Barcasas company were intentionally left on the train and remove all passengers from the train except for the Chileans. Okay. Robinson motive. The list of the prototype will bring a lot of easy money to Mr. Robinson thanks to the insurance and multiple fraudulent exclusive contracts. The loss of the machine is a disaster. I'm gonna assume that he is the victim because of the total cost of the prototype. That's what his personalities seems to be showing at the moment. The Mexican hold no grudges against Chilean. Business is business after all. They definitely held a grudge. Standard train. I think that's it, though. Train passed through Doncaster station. Station master reported it. And Doncaster is the first one, correct? No, it didn't reach that. It's supposed to not reach Doncaster station. Yeah, it missed. Never passed through. A train never reached Evesham. It disappeared earlier and was faked by somebody using a handcar and spare train parts from Chesterfield station. I think this is it, though. It was carefully planned murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sealed the train underneath the collapsed mine to hide their crime. Mexicans' inhumanity toward the Chileans has cost many lives. We must act quickly, contact Lestrade, and allow the police to perform their loud and swift justice, even at the risk of international conflict. The criminal organizations such as this cannot be confronted directly. It required a delicate approach. Give Mycroft the chance to resolve the conflict, and even though it might be protracted and turned to his own advantage. I do believe that we need to give this to Mycroft because we have no bearing of political issues concerning like Mexicans. So it is kind of like a political game. Yes. Let's go with that for now. Although I could have missed one important clue, which I'm interested in if I do miss it. But I have no idea where to find it.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have the local constabulary and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal.
It will.
Our other option is Brother Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble, but it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. But I think I'd prefer to give Mycroft a chance. We should overlook our personal differences on this occasion.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barcazas Company directors were trapped under the collapsed mines, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
Still need to...
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please, don't tell me
Yeah,
we have to dig out the
we
mines.
still need to check
You
the
may
mines
rest
if
assured
it's
that
there.
I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. And may we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away. Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
Yeah.
In a manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through then? He's alive?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
What are we doing? Are we just letting him spread the rumors?
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba!
Caramba!
Traitor! You double-crossed me!
Oh! Oh! Quick time? Okay, well. Yeah. It didn't tell me which one to press. Oh, do I need to press A and not R2? Sorry, I got used to using R2 to use the gun. Oh my god. Oh, I press R2 again. Thank god I switched to A. I almost missed that.
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my god! I thought I was a dead man.
Yeah, definitely. You
Be so glad
died
about
in a
it.
different
You'll be up
universe.
before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
What do you mean you
Yes,
already
but
know
not
how
in
to
our
shoot?
sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
You already know how? Okay, here we go. Hold your check. I've definitely missed something. No? Oh, it's not the correct one? I did manage to find all the clues, but Mexican sealed in the Chileans is not the correct one. It was carefully planned murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sealed the train underneath the glass mine to hide their crime. Because of the delicate approach. Interesting. I was wrong again? I was wrong again? Man, I am missing shots over here. I'm missing shots left and right. Jeez. Okay. Chileans stole the prototype and sealed the train underneath the glass mine to hide their crime. Chileans stole Robinson's prototype for financial gain. Who knows what they might do next? Contact Lestrade. No, but that doesn't make sense about the Chilean. Right? That doesn't explain the Chileans, though. Unless I'm wrong, so I'm just gonna go with this.
Then the case is solved.
Well, on the...
Okay. Hold. It's not that too? Okay. I am getting all of the endings at this point. It doesn't matter if I'm wrong, as long as we see each and every single thing. Could be the motive, right? Fascinating. He did lose the insurance. Is that why he was angry? It has something to do with this, I think. Let's try the quarry. What is missing? Oh, there's something here. It's that one. What is missing on this one? Or maybe it's not sabotage, concealment. No? That would mean everything has been passed through here. It could be sunk. And then concealment. So it's definitely not this one because this one is not gonna actually. Can I check the poles and see which one is connected to it? Oh, it just went entirely here. Hmm. Can I make this pass to Doncaster? Or maybe it's just this one accident. And then no grudge. Could be sunk, cannot be sunk. And then that one. Did I make this connect? Maybe it's this one. I'm still conscious of what this is. Are there any clues you have found and utilize all clues in the case? Please proceed to deduction space and form your conclusion. Conclusions. So I have... What the fuck? So I have 3 conclusions at the moment. How do I make like a different conclusion? Okay.
Then the case is solved.
Well, I shall...
Ah, but I know that look.
On the one hand, we have the... No,
But how do you...
huh. You may rest assured that I have a far better...
Of course you...
Okay.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home.
Is that on the
May
lake
we have
then?
to take... You know, yeah, the gentle...
I guess
Your
the
station will be...
this thing didn't show anything though. I guess that could be true. He just went and sicked the entire thing. And then we can find it in the mines because the mines are closed. Just maybe a sabotage.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba!
Caramba!
Traitor! You double-crossed me!
It does seem like this is the proper ending though. No! Oh my god! I thought I missed.
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want to know.
Oh my god! I thought I was a dead man.
Thought I was a
You shouldn't
dead
be so glad
man.
about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, Would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
Blindfold. It is. They did drown the Chileans. Oh, it was my mistake. I think I got so focused on the I thought they were trying to I was fixating on them trying to kidnap the Chileans and did not even think for a second that they're trying to kill them. So that's why I associated the ocean or the entire lake as a way for transportation instead of a way for killing them. Oops. I guess that's what happened. Personally ranking commercial. So this never loads at all. I don't know why. It is connected to Steam, but I have no idea why it doesn't load up. Off the rails, finished train case. Yes, after 4 tries. I did it. First try. Oh, he's dead.
Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
Are you sick?
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
What old habits? Medicine? Potentially. I think, unfortunately, that's going to be the end of the chapter 2, which means that's the end of the stream today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I'll see you again next time. And in the meantime, I was gonna say, I do wonder who the hell voiced that. But welcome, Gowan. How is Marvel Rivals? I hope you are having fun. You're having a great day. And I'm gonna raid Candy if she's available. Also, if you've been watching me this entire time, you haven't said anything? Did you enjoy it at least? What's Candy's name again? It's double I. It's double I. Oops. But I hope you enjoy that. Hope I'll see you again next time. Have a great day, and I'll try and post this as soon as I can, like the VOD. Bye. But wait. Ooh. Bye. 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 Have a great day.